He signed the fucking.
Oh, the bill.
He signed a fucking bill into law.
Yes, sir.
That made the shit a felony.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I got it up here right here. Y'all see the screen. In 2018, he signed a sweeping national security bill into law.
Now that might be a first. How many niggas have gotten locked up over a bill they signed?
Yeah, they gotta be a first. Well, he ain't got locked up yet, but
how many niggas have had a raid based on the bill they signed?
Yeah,
how about that?
And then, like a bitch, you know the first thing he said, and he hit that Hussein.
Yeah, he gonna put it on Barack. Yeah, he gonna say some shit about Barack.
Barack.
Even more is less. The same nigga that you hired to run the position executed the raid on your fucking house.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Yeah, he did, but at the same time, there's a new attorney general.
AG, yeah.
But that's motherfucker you fucked over for a Supreme Court seat.
Supreme Court. Yep, exactly.
Yep. All
he ain't fucked him over. Mitch McConnell fucked him over, but you know.
Yeah, but you know, him and Mitch is the same.
He like that's your boy. He like that's your nigga. So I'm fucking with you.
That's right.
You get the first bullet, nigga.
That's on the 40-year-old version. This your man?
Mm-hmm.
This your man?
Hey.
Y'all both getting.
I'm coming.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm coming back and killing both y'all, nigga. But nah, I mean it's funny but sad though, cause I have seen soldiers get fucking clapped up for less. You know what I'm saying when it comes to these documents, man. So hey, y'all.
Yeah, he might have stepped in it.
Now, I had a former student hit me up this week because she was kind of concerned that this is we were on the path to civil war because of these what's transpiring here. I know Republicans are screaming this is the use of the FBI as a political tool. And that if that ain't the pot calling the goddamn kettle black, I don't know what it is.
Hey, dog.
Right. If that nigga didn't get impeached for the exact same fucking thing, I don't know what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, dog, Martin Luther King just rolled over his grave. He said the FBI used for a political tool. That nigga said, that's a problem now?
Right. Oh, that's what he's doing?
What? That nigga said, what? Let me dust these shoes off Walter Selma, nigga.
Like, what'd he say?
That nigga said, I know this nigga say FBI political tool, nigga. I know he didn't just say that with his full adult lungs, nigga.
Standing on the steps of the J. Edgar Hoover building. Come on, man.
The irony.
That nigga woke up Malcolm and Garvey with that shit.
All that shit, man. So I don't know.
Your coworker, you said it was a coworker that
former student.
Former student. Yeah, I mean, hey man, that's they looking for any little reason, any little spark can start a flame, man, can start a motherfucking wildfire.
No, that's what I'm excited about, man. She was a good student, you know what I'm saying, but I don't know if she particularly liked government at the time, but she seems to have gained interest, and I can tell that she is hungry for the knowledge now. So she people had told her that that Martin Luther King used to be a Republican, and so then I had to point her out to the Southern Strategy, and so she's been doing the research, learned about Willie Horton, learned about Barry Goldwater and all that type of shit. So she's been on the path, man. I'm excited about that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, but I was saying the spark to what she was talking about, Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think that there are certain factions in this country that are definitely prepping for that sort of activity, and they're just looking for anything to jump it off, set it off.
I want to say somebody in Cincinnati jumped on the federal building. Was that today? Maybe yesterday?
I think it was yesterday.
Yesterday.
They were killed.
He broke he did something at an FBI building, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they want to now. How y'all feel about that? Defund the FBI, because that's the cry now from the Free Dumb Caucus. You know what I'm saying? So how y'all feel about that? We've been talking about defund police. Now they're talking about defund the FBI. How y'all feel about that?
I feel like I'm at a comedy show. I feel like that shit's
I feel like it's a reality, like it's a form of poetic justice. I think it's hilarious as fuck. That's what I think. I think it's hilarious as fuck. Like, oh, now you wearing these shoes and you see these motherfuckers is very fucking uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think it still speaks to the same thing we always talk about, that law enforcement, whether it be federal, state level, whatever, they have at times too much power. So I hear what they're saying, but when we're talking about the legal execution of a fucking affidavit or warrant or whatever the fuck to somebody who does have top secret level fucking documents, it's like, nah, this ain't the time to say defund whatever. Now, when the FBI comes through Mar-a-Lago and they got up armored vehicles and just roll a battering ram right through Trump's door or Mar-a-Lago's doors, and I go, okay, y'all niggas may have overreached at this time also. But until that happens, nah, I'm good, Chief.
So am I right in assuming that people see this as being hypocritical?
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Can I give the argument for why it's not?
Of course, sir.
Because defunding the police is at the local level, and the FBI is the federal government, and Republicans are for small government, and so they have consistently wanted to shut down entities within the federal government and bring those things back, states' rights. So it is kind of consistent with the states' rights argument.
But aren't they only for federal government not being involved when it involves pushing minority groups under the foot?
Well, bro, let me say this to you. Mm-hmm. They are involved in taking things to whatever government faction they're gonna win at. Yeah. So if they can win the federal government, they'd be for the federal government, but they can't win the federal government, so they try to take it to the states.
So it's all bullshit then.
It's all, nigga, all politics are local, nigga. Everybody's bullshit.
Yeah, I know, I agree. We both
Democrats are bullshit too, nigga.
Yeah,
so don't get that fucked up.
We both agree. It's all bullshit. Yeah, we both agree.
You know what I'm saying? But I think that it is consistent with the small government argument that conservatives have been.
Yeah, I mean, you can make that argument, but they haven't been making this argument to.
And they inconsistent in the implication.
To defund or shrink the FBI. I haven't heard that shit. I ain't heard no noise about that till
they want to. And it may not be the federal. It may not be that, but they wanted to shrink the fucking education department. They want to get rid of that shit.
Right.
They want to get rid of fucking EPA and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. It's a very sporadic the way they go applying small government. It just depends with certain groups or certain fucking departments. It's
whenever they can win. It's whenever they can win.
Yeah. I mean, you already said that. So yeah, we beating that horse. You're right. So yeah. It's like, cause when they do, it's like, niggas might, black and brown people might be able to profit from this. Nah, defund all this shit immediately. And then it's like, when the federal government was fucking locking up, you got a fucking rap on your head, and you brown, you look Muslim. Oh no, arrest all these motherfuckers. You arresting Trump? No, defund the FBI immediately. Right. It's like, nigga, what is it? Is it Uchiwali or Black Girl Lost, nigga? Which one is it?
Right. And, I mean, one thing, and I knew it before this latest incident, but they just have no shame, man. They don't have any problem whatsoever, because I still view it as being hypocritical, despite, what Joe's counter argument was. They have no problem being hypocritical, man. They say that shit. They do that shit like they never said, like they never held an opposing view, and spoke on it publicly. So, that just show you what you're dealing with. And, I think, people need to take notice of that shit, man, and, get prepared, I mean, you got to know your enemy. So they're just giving you knowledge right there.
Yeah, I agree. Well played.
At the end of the day, fuck that name.
Indeed.
And we already covered a lot of shit already. Republicans rush to Trump's defense. We just talked about it after FBI executes search warrant at Mar-a-Lago. Fuck them. And the big reason why this nigga was not down in his Florida place was he was having another court case up in New York. That's what I'm saying though. Like this nigga, you former president, you got a court case that you at, and while you at this court case, they raiding your other spot, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga, he don't spend all his money for his presidential library on legal fees, nigga.
I see Kim's face. I love Kim. The Kim got the best confused what's going on face ever. I love it. It's so beautiful. I do love it.
So I'm about to be real unpopular real quick. First and foremost, I did what y'all said do like 4 or 5 episodes ago, on like research what the other people are listening to.
Yes, ma'am.
So I went and listened to Fox News.
Don't do that.
Yeah, they kept calling it the Banana Republic, and it threw me off for like, I sat in the middle of the couch for like 2 hours, and I was like, I feel like Banana Republic should be able to sue them for like defamation of character. I was missing the major points. But I'm sitting here kind of thinking about Trump. He done had like a fucked up go, y'all. I mean, I'm a softy Philly person. He done lost his baby mama. He done got his shit kicked in. He up at court talking about I plead a fifth. I mean, he done had a fucked up go. We kicking his ass right now.
Hold on.
My heart got pulled.
Hold on.
Kind of niggerish.
Hold on. You talking too much. You watching too much Fox News. You feel like you like sympathetic to this nigga.
Yeah.
I mean, for a hot second, that's why I felt like I needed to purge that real quick, so y'all can give me my penance later, because I think they kind of got me for a hot second, because I kind of did feel bad for him. Like, yo, you done had a fucked up ass go. I'm sorry. Okay. I feel better now. I feel
this
purged.
old Avon Barksdale ass nigga. No, nigga. He deserve all the jail time, nigga.
That nigga has the path of all the motherfuckers you just named. Avon Barksdale, Nino Brown, whoever the fuck you thinking about is like a kingpin's tragedy.
Yes, sir. It's real bad.
Tony Soprano too.
Yeah, all that shit.
Hey Kim, I don't know what you need to watch, but you gotta wash your soul with something.
I'm gonna go watch Finding Nemo a little bit later. I need something else. I'm gonna make it right.
You need to watch something with just niggas, cause you gotta drizzle your soul with niggas, cause it's bad. It's all bad. Hey, you know,
hey, property or something.
Hey, but salute to you, Chief, out there on the front lines, seeing what the other side's talking about. Salute to you, Chief. We really appreciate it.
Reconnaissance. I like it.
Just go to church Sunday and go get baptized.
There you go.
If you're scared, go to church. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. That water might start bubbling though, so you be careful.
Fox Water News.
What I was talking about, I guess he pled the fifth in his New York court appearance. Yeah. Oh, hold on. For months, former President Donald Trump called New York Attorney General Trish James a racist attorney general, saying she campaigned on how we're going to get Donald Trump. On Wednesday morning, she got him. Damn, that's fucked up. At least for a deposition he fought hard to avoid. Yeah, he pleaded the fifth. Ain't much here right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
What are the charges?
Go ahead, bro.
What are the charges in this case?
Let me see.
That he was inflating the value of his properties to get loans, and then deflating the value of the properties to avoid taxes.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Which sounds like some shit that he do, you know. But yeah, once again, the hypocriticalness, you know what I'm saying? He is famously quoted saying that, if you didn't do anything wrong, then why would you need to plead the fifth? You know, when he was president, I believe he had said this at some point.
Same president that said, ain't nothing wrong with roughing up a suspect as you put them in the back of a police cruiser.
Same one. Yeah. And so after that news came out that he pleaded the fifth however many times, was it like 30-something times or some shit, I forget. He came out and was like, well, now I once said in the past that, there's no need to plead the fifth if you did nothing wrong, but now I understand why you would do it. If you're being falsely accused and blah, 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 you know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
I talked to God about that, but I hate this.
He's a clown, man.
I hate
He's a clown, but he's a clown that needs to be taken seriously, unfortunately.
For sure. We talked about, too, GOP suddenly wants to defund law enforcement at the feds.